Welcome dear student. Today we start with the spasmogens and the spasmolytics. Aim for today's practical is effect of spasmogens and the spasmolytics using rabbit jejunum. Requirements are: first one is animals require the medium size rabbit, apparatus, kymograph, dissecting board, dissecting instruments, scissors, petri plates, syringe, frontal writing lever, water bath with temperature controlling unit, organ bath with aeration tube. Drum, lever, organ bath, aeration tube, tray, syringe and the scissors. Drugs used are adrenaline or the acetylcholine 10 microgram per ml, atropine sulfate 100 microgram per ml, isoproterenol or the isoprenaline which is a 10 microgram per ml, propranolol 1 milligram per ml, phenylephrine 10 microgram per ml, phentolamine 0.1 microgram per ml, and solution used is a thyroid solution. Now what is meant by the spasmogens? Spasmogens is a substance which induces the spasm, and spasmolytics, which is also known as the centrally acting muscle relaxant, are used to alleviate musculoskeletal pain and spasm and to reduce the spasticity in a variety of neurological conditions. Next one is the principle. Many in vitro preparations have been used to study the motility patterns and response. Many in vitro preparation for being used to study motility patterns and response of GR smooth muscle. They include the Guinea pig ileum, rat duodenum and jejunum, stomach of mice, rat and the hamster, Guinea pig and rabbit intestine are routinely used in preference to other 5 species. Pieces of intestine from any animal will continue to give response for many hours if kept in a suitable salt solution. Usually, they are placed in thyroid solution through which air is blown. With a piece of Guinea pig ileum, there is relatively little spontaneous activity. Whereas with red rabbit intestine, there is regular pendular movement, that is continuous contraction and the relaxation. For the effect on pendular movement, which is a Finkelman method, it is necessary to use rabbit intestine, usually pieces of jejunum. Effect of drugs on the peristalsis can be studied by sitting a Guinea pig ileum 6 to A preparations by the method of Trendelenburg. Intestinal muscle is innervated by both the sympathetic and the parasympathetic fibers of the autonomic nervous system. The parasympathetic system is responsible for maintaining normal intestinal and the motility through releasing acetylcholine, and it is the major one. Ascending reflux contraction of the small intestine involves predominantly cholinergic neurotransmission. Stimulation of sympathetic or adrenergic nerve system produces the relaxation of gastrointestinal smooth muscle, reduction in gastrointestinal motility and the secretion. The physiological salt solution action is mediated via muscarinic receptor, while the inhibitory effect of sympathetic nerve stimulation are mediated via alpha and the beta adrenoceptors. Thus, the intestine is usually in that both the alpha and the beta receptor types mediate a single similar biological response that is inhibitory. The receptors are located on smooth muscle fibers, while the alpha receptors are located presynaptically on postganglion cells of the mesenteric plexus. Rat, mouse, and rabbit intestine exhibit spontaneous activity. This strong consistent response of rabbit intestine is used for the study of relaxation, which is produced by sympathetic nerve stimulation, sympathomimetic drugs. Next one is the procedure. Isolated ileum be relatively more resistant to trauma, easier to set up, and produces larger contraction than jejunum or the duodenum. A rabbit is sacrificed by a blow on the head and cutting the throat. The abdomen is opened through a midline incision, and when cecum is lifted forward, the ileum will be found joined on the back of it. A suitable length of ileum is removed and placed in a dish which containing thyroid solution. The jejunum can be identified by following it back to the stomach. The intestine is cut at a point 5 to 10 cm below the stomach and a length taken from here downward towards the cecum. Thread is tied at the top, that is jejunal, into several as a marker. Care should be taken to avoid damaging the gut muscle. It should be handled with the fingers rather than gripped with forceps. The mesentery is trimmed away and pieces are cut from the length of ileum as required, starting above the Pear's patch. The tissue should give response to drug even if 2 or 3 hours have passed since the animal was killed. If the animal has not been fed recently, the gut may be clean enough to use directly. Otherwise, it may be necessary to wash out the contents by forcing thyroid solution with little pressure. It is also important to wash the gut through when it has had time to relax fully in thyroid. Solution at above 37 degrees Celsius. Pieces of ileum will keep for several hours in clean thyroid solution at the room temperature, which is below 20 degrees Celsius. A selection of splanchnic nerve or the mesenteric pedicle may be left attached to the muscle strip for stimulation. For rabbit intestine, a slightly wider bag is necessary and the volume is usually about 20 ml. The magnification should be smaller, usually not more than 5-fold, and the load should be bigger, usually about 1 gram, but should not be so big that it causes the muscle to relax fully.
Setting up the organ bath. The reservoir is clamped, after which the inlet and outlet clips are tightened. The physiological solution is poured into the reservoir. The power button and stirrer buttons are turned on. The temperature knob is set to the required temperature. The inner bath is then filled with physiological solution. The air supply is turned on, which is evident in the air bubbles seen in the solution. Chymograph. The chymograph has a knob at the upper end which controls the vertical movements of the chymograph drum on which a tracing paper has been mounted. The power button turns the chymograph on, and the speed of rotation of the drum is controlled by the speed control switch. In a typical experiment, the speed control switch is set to 4 mm per minute.
Set up the total assembly. In that, attach the jejunum, rabbit jejunum. Here is the physiological salt solution. After the assembly setup, we have add the drug solution. Then the tissue gives the contraction and the relaxation. After adding the drug solution, this will give the graph. Now observation is order of adding drug. In that, first one is the 0.1 ml of acetylcholine, 1 ml of acetylcholine, 0.1 ml of non-epinephrine. These drugs are postganglionic neurotransmitters of the parasympathetic and the sympathetic system. This acetylcholine increases contraction and non-epinephrine relaxes the tissue. Second one is the 1 ml of phenylephrine, 1 ml of isoproterenol. Phenylephrine causes the contraction by inhibiting adenylate cyclase alpha-adrenergic agonist. Isoproterenol causes the relaxation by showing beta agonist action. Then add drugs one after one to check for their activity, and after taking response to each drug, drain the solution and refill the bath with warm thyroid solution and proceed with next drug. Next one is 1 ml of phentolamine, which is an alpha-adrenergic blocker. Wait for the 2 minutes, then proceed for adding 1 ml of phenylephrine to check for alpha receptor blockade. If they are blocked, no response is seen. Next is the 1 ml of propranolol, which is a beta adrenergic blocker. Wait for 2 minutes, then proceed for adding 1 ml of isoproterenol to check for beta receptor blockade. If they are blocked, no response is seen. Next is 1 ml of atropine. Wait for 3 minutes, then add 1 ml of acetylcholine and to check for parasympatholytic activity of atropine. Now see, these are the graph to show the activity of acetylcholine. Result is effective spasmogens and the spasmolytics using rabbit geogenome was studied. Next one is the question bank. First question, what is significance of in vitro studies of gastrointestinal motility? And the answer is, the study of gastrointestinal motility by in vitro techniques may be helpful in determining. First one is the therapeutic potential of newer drugs in the motility disorder. Second one, the alteration in motility secondary to physiological or pharmacological stimuli. Third one is the effect of pathological condition on gastrointestinal motility. Second question, what are the advantages of in vitro techniques over in vivo experiments? Answer is, the advantages of in vitro techniques over in vivo experiments are there. First one is, several new drugs can be tested on tissue obtained from a single animal. Second one, relatively least small amount of the test material is required. Third one is, the drug effect is asserted directly and perceive its action as the drive is free from the factors of absorption, metabolism, excretion, or the interference due to nerve reflexes. Next question, enlist in vitro preparation used to study gastrointestinal motility. Answer is, many in vitro preparations have been used to study motility patterns, responses of gastrointestinal smooth muscle. These include Guinea pig ileum, rabbit ileum, duodenum, and the jejunum, stomach of mice, rat, and the hamster. Now, fourth question, write experimental condition for this experiment, and the answer is, experiments with these preparations are usually performed at the 37 degrees Celsius in thyroid solution through which air is blown. Drugs such as the acetylcholine or the histamine, which produces very rapid response and can be washed out after 30 seconds or the less. The following time cycle is convenient for 0 minute to start the chymograph, 1 minute to add the drug, 1.5 minutes to stop the chymograph and wash the preparation, 3 minutes to start the camera. Next question, what is myogenic spontaneous activity of the intestine? And the answer is, the myogenic condition, the myogenic spontaneous activity of the intestine varies along its length and from species to species. Spontaneous activity is often artificially reduced by running the experiment at a temperature 5 to 7 degrees Celsius below the normal body temperature. Rat, mouse, and rabbit intestine exhibit spontaneous activity. This strong and consistent response of rabbit intestine is used for the study of relaxation, which is produced by sympathetic nerve stimulation or the sympathomimetic drugs. Up to that, we have covered the spasmogens and the spasmolytics. Thank you.